Hello and welcome to the highlights of day 3 of the first test match in the Lakshya Test series between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. At the end of day 2, Bangladesh are looking at a daunting task ahead as the Sri Lankan batsmen were relentless on day 2, batted through the day, and in the end they piled on a massive lead on the Bangladeshis. Let's have a look at the match details at this stage. Bangladesh have resumed they've started their second innings. 3 for no wicket they were in that little passage of 3 overs, while Sri Lanka in the first innings got 577 for 6 declare. Vass getting to his maiden test 100th, and there were 4 centurions in that innings for Sri Lanka. So Bangladesh trailing by 485 runs. The wicket at the SSC remains unchanged, and I get the feeling it's going to remain just the way it is for the next 2 days as well. So continues to be a batting paradise. So Bangladesh perhaps has a chance here that they could just play out time in this test match. The time now to catch some action. Our commentators Russell Arnold and with him Tony Gray.
So Malinga on his way, and he'll be bowling to Jaywerdene. And here we go. This is the start of the day's play. And no ball called straight away. Had a few problems already in this match with overstepping. Good morning, Russell.
Good morning. The Sri Lankans would really love to get into the Bangladeshis early on because they'd like to pick up wickets. The wicket will slow down further during the day, and they will have to toil if they do not make early inroads too.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Malinga again. Ooh, right up there and nice and straight. These guys actually did put on 28 in the first innings. They were going along quite nicely before things started to go wrong for Bangladesh, and they ended up being bowled out for 89. But the opening partnership was worth 28, and if they can get to 28 today and then kick on, that's what they want. To get 50 posted.
They did really look good at that stage. Vass was looking for a little bit of swing but did not get it that morning. Once they realized it, the attack was changed totally.
He tucked his bat inside the front leg there. Right, just going on a little bit about those partnerships, just to give you some idea of what happened to their innings. There it is. You see 28 when Omar Belim was out, and then of course it just all started to go wrong. He's blasted that one through the offside, and no one's chasing it because it went off the bat like a rocket.
First boundary of the day. Jaywerdene Belim moves on to 7. Width offered from Vass, and Belim needing no second invitation to free his arms.
In the air, just wide of the backward point, and that'll go to the boundary for 4 as well. So it looks as if Vass is actually trying to angle the ball across the right-hander here, see if he can get him to nick it, and that was quite close. It wasn't off the middle of the bat.
That's exactly what he's trying to do, because he just brought in the square leg and put him in at third slip. Jaywerdene Belim not totally there, closer to him, but went for the drive nevertheless. Was lucky enough to get it into space wide of the point fielder Malinga.
And once again going for that shot outside off stump. This is a very fast outfield. Will this one go all the way to the boundary? Yes, it does. Right, so 3 fours off Vass, and that I suspect is the end of the over. 22 without loss. Well, there's the bouncer. Really let that one rip at 134 kilometers an hour. That equates to 83 miles an hour.
That was actually well left by Jaywerdene Belim. Hurried on a bit. Even the ball before had him playing a bit late.
Oh, and that's off the thigh pad, I think. So it'll go down to the boundary for 4. Well, he's given it runs. So it was either glove or there was a bit of bat there.
Little bit of glove, taking it away quickly to the boundary.
That's gone fine as well, and that'll go for 4. That was definitely off the bat. So these two have done pretty well when you consider their first innings partnership, and here they are now, 32 for none.
Malinga straying onto the pads a bit. Jaywerdene having to wait on it, not coming to him as quickly as he expected it, but nevertheless got it fine enough for 4 more runs.
Deflected away to mid-off and misfielded there by Murali. Yes, so it looks as if, just judging by what I've read so far, that Dav Watmore looks to be on the very, very short list as far as the Pakistan job's concerned. It may even be that he's got it, but he certainly wasn't admitting to anything. And the Indians, from what I can gather, haven't got down to a short list yet, which of course would be their second short list. Well, that's nicely played, beautifully played down the ground, all the way along the ground for 4. Well, I don't think there's any option here for Mahela. He's going to have to change the bowling before too long. These guys are getting cleaned up right now.
Pitch right up, that's what Vass has been trying to do, but much straighter than the balls before, and